Young People Who Rock, it's our weekly series featuring a different person or people under 30 doing amazing things to change the world. Jessica Kizorek is our 26-year-old documentary filmmaker who is finding good in the world in places that are usually perceived as being anything but. Our young person who rocks for the week. Jessica, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me here.
Showing us that the world is good. How do we do that?
It's a different story. It's a different angle. And it really comes out of me having a love and a compassion for human beings helping and contributing to other human beings.
So how do you do that with your documentaries? You go over to different countries all around the world. How many countries have you been to?
I've been to 55 countries, all 7 continents.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a big wow right there, including what we're looking at right now, your trip to Ghana. What did you think about Ghana before you went there?
I didn't know what to think. I have a preconceived notion of Africa that is, you know, there's the violence and there's the poverty and you never quite know who to trust or what to expect. And I went there unsure of how I was going to act and all that. And it was just really brilliant. I was really impressed by the people. They were so passionate about improving their own quality of life and developing sustainable living projects and really being at the source of like their own development.
So you tell people about free trade farmers in Ghana versus violence. That's your story that you want to get out there.
Yeah, it really is, you know, what's the next step for Africa? What are they going to do to really raise their quality of life and take their world and their economy to the next level?
Okay, so basically you donate frequent flyer miles, you donate your production time through your company to Parrot Productions, and you go to all of these NGOs operating around the world.
Yeah. Yeah, we've gone to Thailand, Cambodia, Moldova, Romania, Ghana, Central Republic of the Congo. We will be going to Jordan in the fall.
Why do you do this?
It warms me from the inside out. It like warms my heart.
To show people helping people.
Yeah, and to give NGOs and to give nonprofit organizations a resource, a video that really illustrates the impact that their programs are having in the communities that they're reaching out to.
Because we see a lot of images in the news that aren't like what we're looking at right now. These are people dancing in Africa. Tell me about what we're looking at.
Well, it really is celebration. It really is. They were so grateful to have us there. They were welcoming us. This entire village sat for 3 hours waiting for us to arrive. They prepared special performance with all the kids and they gave us gifts of handcrafted beads because they knew that not every day that someone comes from the United States to make a donation or make a contribution to what to their small communities.
Is it important to dispel some of these stereotypes for you?
It is very important. It's important for me that people know that the world is taking a different course. Like I think we've had enough of like the bad stuff and the violence and the horror stories and the atrocities, and it's like, what's next?
What is next? What is next for you? You've been to some amazing places, Jessica. You are 26 years old, and we have pictures of you all over the world, like you were mentioning, from Moldova to Cambodia to Thailand.
Yeah.
What are you doing right here?
I am in Romania, in the mountains of Romania, shooting video of, we actually got special permission from the Romanian government to go into an orphanage, because that has been barred for several years now since the atrocities of Romanian orphanages came out in all sorts of news, international news sources. So we went in, and it was really a chance for us to look at how the kids are being treated well and how they're getting the kind of medical care they need to decrease the mortality rates and all of that stuff.
So that's the story you tell of Romania. We have another picture of you. What are you doing right here?
I am on a train between Moldova and Romania, editing on the fly for a client who needed footage immediately from our trip.
Because you're telling these people's stories.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. And you asked what's next for me, and what's next for me is is becoming more and more of a resource to my clients. I'm writing a book right now about online video marketing and how the future of the internet, as you know, pipeline, CNN pipeline, is really, video on the internet is becoming more and more a standard practice, that a means of communication that's really effective. So for my clients, for these kind of stories, for people to know what's going on in the world outside of the major headlines.
You're getting your message out on a grassroots level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're telling these amazing stories of people doing good things. And you know what, Jessica? In the process, you have become a representation of the good that you seek around the world, and truly an inspiration for all of us and for your generation. Jessica Kizorek, we really appreciate your time, our young person who rocks for the week. Thank you.
Thank you.
And if you know someone else who rocks out there, all you have to do is go onto our website, cnn.com/youngpeoplewhorock, and you can nominate somebody else.